All right, welcome back, all you sons and daughters of Greek. I just want to kind of help you get a little bit more practice with these properties of exponents from 6.1. So I brought up a worksheet that I'm just going to zoom in for and just kind of solve a bunch of problems for you. Okay? Each one of these just say simplify, solve the answers together. Right? I'm going to hide this screen here so I can. Maybe not. There we go. And now I'm just going to get to it, all right? So simplify. Here we go. 2 times 2 is 4. M to the squared times m to the third is m to the fifth. Over here, 4 times 2 is 8. R to the negative 3 times r to the 2 is really r to the negative 1, right? And we almost are done, except we don't like that negative 1. So I'm going to take that and just dump it on the bottom. And if you want to put r, that's fine. If you want to put r to the 1, that's also fine. Okay? A couple problems right there for you. Not too difficult, right? Just adding, subtracting little numbers, all right? Let's go down to like number 9. Looks a little bit more tricky. Number 9 is going to look something like this. 4 times 3 is 12. No biggie, right? Let's combine our a's. We have a to the 3 and a to the negative 4. That adds up to a to the negative 1. We have b to the 2 times b to the 3. That adds up to b to the negative 1 also. And I'm almost done, except I don't like those negative exponents, and we never like to have those there. So I'm going to take them and just dump them both on the bottom. So it becomes a on the bottom, a to the 1 if you want to, and b on the bottom, b to the 1 if you want to. And so that is going to be our final answer right there. Is 12 over ab is how you would probably see it written. If you had to the 1s, I would accept that as an answer. It just looks a little bit more weird. All right? Hopefully that's helping you a little bit. Let's just keep pounding them out. What's x to the 2 to the 0? Why, that's x to the 2 times 0, which is x to the 0, right? What do we get for x to the 0, Gino? It's 1. Woohoo! Whole number 1. All right, raise your hand if you knew that answer. I hope you're raising your hands. All right, let's do a little bit even more difficult. We're going to add and make this trickier. Oh, man, it looks like some tricky ones coming off. I wonder if I can zoom in even more. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We're going to do number 19. Number 19, we're going to apply that negative 1 to all 3 things. So really what it's going to look like is 2 to the negative 1, x to the 4 times negative 1, and it's going to be y to the negative 3 times negative 1 gives me positive 3. All right? Now, I don't like these two because they have negative exponents, so I'm going to take them and dump them on the bottom. And it becomes 2 to the positive 1 and x to the positive 4. And so my final answer is going to be just that, y to the third over 2x to the fourth. Kind of some complicated looking answers, or looking start, but really just adding and moving stuff around and until where it gets to be where we want it, all right? Let's keep scrolling down. I like this idea. Not working too well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, number 27. Does that look tough? Kyle, probably making you worried a little bit? It shouldn't, okay? What we're going to do here is just kind of line up the numbers, line up the x's, and in this case, the y's and the z's don't really have anything, right? But I'm going to do, if I just gave you this question and said, what's 4 divided by 4? You would say 1, right? And you wouldn't probably bat an eye. You'd be like, of course, right? Well, guess what? That's what it is. 4 divided by 4 is just 1. So I'm just going to write it on top because that's where we would, right? And here we have an x to the 0 and an x. There's really just an extra x on the bottom because 0 means like you got nothing, right? This one, I don't really like that w or y to the negative 2. I'm going to bring it down, make it y squared. And the z cubed, he just stays up there. And that's my final answer, folks. Bethany, feeling good about that? Hope so. All right. Let's do this. Oh no, look at that. That's a tough problem. Odelia! I think you got this. What I do when I line these up is I make a line down on the numbers, and I make a line down on the M's, and make a line down on the N's, and just separate them all the way I need to. And then I'm just going to solve and simplify terms. 4 divided by 3 does not change because we can't reduce it. M to the 4 divided by n to the squared is m squared. I have n, and I have a p on the bottom. Click through why I have that. On this one, there's 4 on the bottom. That's bigger. There's 3 on top. That means there's 1 down here because there's more. And this one, that means there's 1 up there. Okay? How's my time looking? 6 minutes? Oh, a little bit too long. I was hoping to get it at 5 minutes, but we're going to call it good. Hopefully that 6.1 practice helped you out a little bit. Feel free to email me with or whatever with me with any questions you got. Take care.